Hello everyone. Uh, Today we're gonna explore Architect's HRM platform, and in which we will gonna review the admin panel and learn about different modules in this admin panel. First up is the overview and setup of the Architect's HRM platform. For Architect HRM solution, we utilized the Orange HRM open source version. As you can see, and you can review it further from their website, that it has a quite rich featured interface, and also quite a lot of useful tools required for the HRM process. Also, it has the mobile version as well, which is helpful in you can say approvals and processing, performing different activities and processing different requests. And you can download it on your mobiles as well, both on Android and iOS. For setting it up on our Architect website, what we did was that we used this Softishless tool from our cPanel, and under ERP we had this Orange HRM. We first created a subdomain under our Architect main domain, and then install this tool over there, and it was automatically installed and all those things were taken care. And here is the main window from where we can log into this Architect's HRM solution. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log in here. So once you log into the HRM system, you land on this dashboard page. Basically, for employees, it's more feasible to punch time in and time out from this page, and they can apply for leaves or check their time sheets and all those things. And if somebody is a supervisor, he can use the he can process the approvals and all those things, claims, etc. The first most important module of this HRM is the admin part. Here you have the admin can configure a lot of things. Uh, Email configuration, the subscription that is related to the administration of the this portal. There are different modules and all those things there. Corporate branding, as you can see, we have already done that, so uh, it is not required to be changed at this time now. Okay, here you can add you can say nationalities, qualifications, skills. uh, you can add those and then assign to different resources. Similarly, education, licenses, languages, and memberships, so you can add as per your organization. The general information, and uh, since it's Architect, so all the information is related to that organization. And then you can add locations. uh, we have added two locations at the moment. It's Lahore head office and Karachi office. And you can similarly add locations from here. Just add the information and save it. Okay, and the structure, I don't think we need to edit this at the moment. For job, we need to define job titles, right? And different job titles, grades, employment status, like permanent or temporary, internship, and all those things. And shifts, we can add shifts as well. Similarly, in terms of user management, we can create a new user, add a new, change the password, or delete a user, or inactivate a user from here. So this is admin panel, straightforward, not too complex. So the next module is PIM, that is personnel information management. Basically, this is the area from where the admin adds or updates the users or the employees. As you can see, I have added a few employees over here. Similarly, you can add those. Uh, you can configure the fields and the employee list and add employee. Again, I will share one sample here, and reports based on any uh, combination of fields. You can generate reports for you can say employees, for example, the employees working in EMG or development team, and so on. So to add an employee, you just have to it's again simple. You can add employee name, first name, middle name, last name. You can give the employee ID, and at the creation you can also provide with the username, and you can a password as well. So it's better to manage those things at the time of creation. You can add the resource information and add the picture, and once you save it, uh, it will be added here, and from there you can then add further information related to the employee. So there is a lot of information that goes in. So as an HR uh, admin, you I think you can accommodate all those information required, which is quite useful actually, in terms of where you can add the documents which the HR generally gathers at the time of employment. And as you can see, it's general information, and then contact details. Obviously, it's an important part of any employee information, where he or she is based, and any other relevant documentation, emergency contacts, the dependents, uh, immigration from one department to another, or uh, and job details and those things, and salary you can add, and obviously uh, this is something which HR can coordinate with the accounts department. It will be done on manually basis at the moment, but moving forward, we might automate this part as well. And reporting to, it's important thing. uh, you have to add a reporting line, right? Supervisor, or anyone this guy is reporting to, right? And the reporting method can be direct or indirect. Similarly, you can add qualifications and memberships and all those things, work experience and all those things, based on the CV or other information provided. So this is something I think quite comprehensive uh, DB, which provides you with all the information for any resource. For testing purposes, let's add supervisor, and that will be direct. So I will save this. Okay, and subordinates you can add similarly. So that's PIM section. Next is our leave section, leave module. Right, again, it's simple, but in terms of administration, what we need to do is we have to define a few things, right? And for that we have to define holidays coming up, which are coming up, and obviously which will be applicable to different resources. And work week we have to define. Okay. And similarly leave types, this is important. uh, I have created three examples: casual leaves, sick leaves, and unplanned leaves. And leave period. So basically what I'm creating is it's always end of from January to end of the year. Okay. Reports you can generate, leave list, assign leaves. This is something which can we as an HR admin have to handle on the later stages. This is another important thing that we have to uh, add entitlements, right? For resources, we can do it to multiple employees on a location, on a unit, and something like that, or we can do it just for one resource. So currently I will do it for myself. And I will assign casual leaves. And based on the policy, let's say I have 10 casual leaves per year, so I will save it. So that means that employee, for example, in this case me, I have 10 casual leaves, quota of 10 casual leaves, which I can apply from my login, and that will be approved from my supervisor and so on, and like a regular. And I can always update that as HR admin. Apply is something if I am applying for myself and my leaves. So this is something which we will explore more on once we review the regular login. So leave list, if somebody is on leave during that time, it will come here. And assign leave, if we have to assign somebody leave, he was not able to do that, or she was not able to do that, so then we can do it from here. Okay, so the next one is the time management. It's interesting and important with respect to the HR admin side. Two things that you have to do is that you have to add the customers first. And and I will add a customer here. Let's say I will say node cipher is a customer, right? So that customer will be saved. And for that customer, let's say we are working on a project. So what I will do is that it's a marketing project, let's say. And the customer name obviously would be from the list of customers, right? And we can add description some description here. And we can nominate an admin for this project, right? And it could be multiple people, and we just save it. So once we have added the project and um, assigned it to some customer, what we can do is that in timesheets the resources can go and they can search for the marketing project, then they can add their hours accordingly. So this is something which the resources will use to add their uh, timesheets. And for attendance, uh, again I can punch in, punch out, and a date, time. I will just punch in and punch out. The administrator or the supervisor can change the punch out for the employees. If there is anyone, if someone misses it first time, or forgets to punch in or punch out, and they can update that. I think that's under configuration. That will come under configuration. Yes. So I'll save this set. Okay. So that's, and you can generate obviously reports, employees reports based on attendance and attendance summaries. So next is the recruitment. It's very interesting module. Uh, First we have to create vacancies, and vacancies, for that we have to add the job titles beforehand. So that is in admin panel. So we will add a vacancy. Let's say we are hiring a vice president, right? And the job title, again, we can add it from, as I said, VP marketing, let's say. Okay. And the hiring manager, we can nominate any hiring manager, obviously head of department. Number of position, 1 2 3, whatever. It's active, and it should be um, published through the feeds, right? And this is this link will be having all the job open vacancies, and whenever a person goes in, it can apply. Let's say alpha person who's applying, and any email, any contact number here. I can just add text or any PDF, and obviously my CV here, any notes I want to add, and consent, and that's it. The person can simply applies. So what will happen is that application will be submitted. That's the message that will go to the end user. So once a person applies for a job, uh, that will come under candidates, and the HR can go there and directly download the CV, and the thing to do is to shortlist that person, and then they can schedule an interview with that person, and the title can be set like interview one. The interviewer obviously has to be set up. It could be any person from the employee list. The date and time of interview, let's say tomorrow, and any time, right? And it's good to paste the interview link over here, so the information is stored, linked, and then I will save it. Okay. And after the interview, it could be rejected, interview failed, or marked interview passed. And then again, we can add comments and save it again. And after, in the next step, what we can do is we can schedule another interview, or obviously we can offer a job. And again, here we can paste the link of the document, the offer letter here, and we can just offer the job. And then based on the feedback from the resource, if the person is hired, we can hire him or her, or we can decline the offer or reject it at any time, right? So we can just say, for the time being, we will say that offer was declined, this person. Okay. And we can add reasons here for future references. So that's pretty much simple for the recruitment part. And offer was declined, so we will reject that person. Okay, and you can see that this candidate uh, will keep on coming, and all the history is here, coming here. Whatever happened, we can change it anytime, or we can attach any document or something like that. So in the candidates, if I go back, you will see that it was rejected at that. So the next one is my info. uh, any user can go there and update its information, um, which HR has added, or whatever needs to be updated. It can be done here manually as well for my profile only. So it's pretty much simple, same fields as in PIM the HR added. The performance module is something which can be used on yearly basis. Uh, it starts with the setting up the KPIs or the trackers. Basically, the KPI, for example, here I have added an example, a KPI, which is for a VP, and I save it, and I assign it to a resource, and the whole employee reviews, something like it's in the past, and if I have to manage a review, or I can add, for example, I'm going to add it for Sakib, and supervisor reviewer will be Umar. Period, let's say I say from January 1st till today, and the due date can be set any day. So I will activate it, and it will go through the all the processes, the discussions, and just like HR hiring, it will be processed accordingly. So there will be different steps that I have to do, and the person Saqib will Umar will evaluate Saqib and so on, and um, add information, and that will be done. The dashboard, as I mentioned earlier, it's a good tool to punch in time or punch out time for resources just in, and my time will start, and as soon as I will punch out, the time will stop. So basically it's something that that will help me to manage my time. In directory, obviously there is a list of all the resources, and I can search and look into the information of different employees in the team and their location, like Zeeshan is in Karachi and others are in head office Lahore. Maintenance, this is something which you do for updating the databases, or purging the databases. So basically I don't think that will be really required, because it won't be a big uh, large scale database. Claims again interesting. uh, we can set up expense types and events for the claims, and once those are added, a resource can go there and just simply submit a claim, and see the claim, obviously as per the event or whatever the thing is, and they can just review their claims, and obviously the assignee person will process that claim accordingly. Buzz is a nice way in connecting with your team members. You can say there are upcoming anniversaries here and different posts, different announcements that HR wants to make, so they can be posted here and it will be visible to all the team members. So that's it. That's pretty much the overview of the um, admin side of the HRM tool, and then in next video what we will do is that we will review the portal from the perspective of a regular employee without admin rights. So see you then.